we didn't realize that our purpose or purpose is not just one singular thing that you're going to do sometime in the future. Why? Because you're not even sure you'll get to that future.
Say hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. Today is day 99. And so this is the penultimate day. And we have just one more day to go. One more day. I'm so happy. So today we have another guest with us. And we're going to be talking about, before I introduce him, we're going to be talking about purpose again. If you remember, we did talk about purpose some days ago, and such a powerful video. If you've not watched it, I've been saying this every day since we did that, because purpose is so powerful.
Yeah.
It's so all-encompassing. So if you've not watched that video, go ahead. It's linked in the description box below. Go and watch it. And today we're going to continue with purpose again. And so we have Daniel with us. Daniel,
Hello.
say hello.
Hi.
So he's going to be the one actually talking to us today. So I'm just going to relax and enjoy. So take it away, Daniel.
Thank you.
Okay, before we start, sorry, let's see how far we've gone, because we've really gone so far. 52 minutes. Yeah, we decided to walk a lot today before we start filming. So yeah, there we go.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about purpose and building upon the foundation of the discussion that was held a couple of days ago. And building upon that, first of all, we understand the foundation of purpose. And the foundation of purpose talks about the fact that we were created for a specific reason, to accomplish something in this world, because our life in this world is temporal. To give a simple illustration, we can use a pen. So let's assume that there are no pens in this world, and pens have not been created yet. And someone then sits down and imagines, oh, I need something that can write down my thoughts, that can put down some of the things I'm thinking about. And the person says, okay, let me think of an instrument that is cylindrical and has a tip and I can actually write. And then he goes to work and he creates a pen. Now, if you look at the structure of a pen, you will see that the structure of a pen is very unique, in that it's able to do a number of things. It has a very sharp tip. With that sharp tip, it can be used as a dart. It can be used as a knife to cut things, even though it might not be so effective. It can be used to play certain types of games, because there's a certain type of game that is called table soccer. It's popular more in certain regions of Africa. It can be used to do that. Now, the pen can be used for several things, but that doesn't counter the reason why the pen was created. So also as human beings, we have several potentials. When we are born, you can do several things. When you are born, you can grow to become a musician, you can grow to become an artist, you can grow to become a doctor, an engineer, etc. We have several potentials. But despite these potentials, there are certain things and there are certain paths that have been paved for us by the person that created us, God. And that is what is then defined by purpose, because the purpose of a thing is given by the creator of that thing. And we're going to build upon that to open us up to the reality of our humanity, more of like the wisdom of our humanity. Why am I saying this? We understand as human beings that we don't live forever. We have a certain time frame on this earth. Some live to 80, some live to 50, some live to 30. And the interesting or mysterious thing about our life is that we actually don't know when we're going to die. And that should give us some certain level of wisdom, realizing that even though we have a purpose, we don't know the finality of our lives by which we would determine that we fulfill the purpose or not. That's one point. Now, the second point I also want to let us realize is that our life is actually the compilation of the minutes, the hours, the days, the months, the years. So our life is not just one singular thing in the future, but it's a compilation of these little sub-segments. Now we combine these two things together, we then realize that our purpose is not just one singular thing that you're going to do sometime in the future. Why? Because you're not even sure you'll get to that future. Even though I want to be very optimistic and say we'll live to 50, 80, 100 and beyond, but to be realistic, we don't really know when we're going to go. That's number one. Number two, sometimes you undermine the impact of the little minutes, the little hours, because these build up exponentially to something greater. And that's why Aristotle says that we are what we continuously do. So then, excellence is not an act, but a habit. I've realized, seeing a lot of the great people that I've read about and I've watched about in any area and any field, one thing that is very common among them is that in the area of their crafts, they're constantly working on it. Someone that is already a scientist and has won several awards and probably won a Nobel Prize, you still see the person's daily life, reading, studying, thinking, working. They seem to have incorporated that thing by which they are excellent at. And this further authenticates Aristotle's statement that as human beings, in fact, in the name being, that means constant doing. We are what we consistently do. So what am I trying to say with this? I'm trying to say that as human beings, you have to realize that purpose is not just sometime in the future, but it is comprised of the minutes, the hours. It depends on what you do now. And that's why a lot of times we feel like, oh, when I'm in 10 years' time, when I'm 23, when I'm 33, when I'm 43, or when I become a doctor, when I become an engineer, I'll start working. But you undermine the potentials of now. And I'll just give a simple example before I conclude. So a friend of mine she was praying at around 10 p.m., just praying on her own. And as she was praying, she just had a very strong inkling to call someone. And the inkling kept on getting very strong. So she decided to yield and call the person. And she called the person, found out it was a guy. And they spoke. And after speaking for a while, she found out that the guy was about to commit suicide.
Wow.
I mean, I was very surprised. And she was able to speak with him and was able to stop, and he kept on living. Now, she might have felt that, because a lot of people, one of the things they say that they want to accomplish is to save lives. She just saved a life, but it only took a few minutes. If she decided to ignore the call or ignore the yielding, someone's life would have gone. See the potential of those few minutes being able to save a life. A lot of times we undermine the impact of a little giving, the impact of a little encouraging, the impact of a little charity work, the impact of a little love shown to people around us. These are the things that truly matter. These are the things that compile to then give off our life. And eventually you realize that even if you're trying to aim towards one or certain things in the future, it is the things you do today that build up to that future. And all you need is consistency. And the problem with trying to think that it's sometime in the future is that you keep on procrastinating. You keep on saying, I will start life tomorrow, or when I finish secondary school, or when I finish college. But no, it's now. Your life was started now. In fact, your life started when you were born. Just take it a day at a time. From one day of 100 days to day 99. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wow, that's very impactful. That is very, very impactful. There's something I got from what you said now, and it's start living now.
Yeah.
Don't postpone your living till future.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, don't say until certain thing I reach a certain landmark before I start doing great things. Age, or maybe when I finish school, or when I become 50, or when I become 30.
I become successful.
Yes, before see a deer. Let me show the deer. Can you see the deer? Am I showing it?
Yeah.
And we're talking about deer just now.
Yeah.
When we were coming, I was telling him that we might see snakes and we might see deers, and now we are seeing a deer. It's just one. Sometimes there are many. Yeah. So live your life, Don't wait until the future before you live your life. That's it. Are you scared, Danny?
Scared? I think I should be asking you.
I'm not scared. I'm used to seeing them. Yeah, so, that is something that is very, very important. Every minute matters. Every second matters. every hour matters. And another concept that I got from what you just said is that your purpose doesn't have to be one monumental thing, one great thing, like maybe I am the president of the world. There's no president of the world, but yeah. Or I am the, what other thing, like I get to invent something that is so powerful, like I'm a scientist that invents something that is so impactful. It can be something little, something small. So that's another thing that I got from that. And a lot of us, we are waiting for that big break, for that big purpose, for that big thing. You know, that's when we feel we can impact. But but we can impact just by every single minute of our lives, every single day of our lives. So that is very, very powerful. And there's one quotation you made that is very interesting to me. I don't know whether I'm getting it right. You said, excellence is not an act but a habit.
Yes.
Yeah.
By Aristotle. Yeah.
Yes. I love that quote.
Yeah.
It's very. I'm going to go add it to my repertoire quotes. I really like it, and I would want to say in the same vein that purpose is also not an act, but it's a habit, right? So it's a collection of all your habits, and we've talked about habits on this channel. If you've not watched that, also go and watch it. It's linked in the description box. So thank you very much. Let's see how far we've gone. 62 minutes. Really, Daniel, we've done 62 minutes and we are just even like
starting.
Wow, I don't know what we're going to do today at the end of the day, but yes, that's it. So we're going to see you when we are done. We're back. Yes. Hi. So that's the end for today, day 99. And do you have any conclusions for us, Daniel?
I mean, the work was really, really wholesome. Physical and intellectual exercise.
Yes.
And I think the work was really good. Generally, personally, I like walking, and it's quite interesting. You know, a lot of things come to your mind. So it was a wonderful experience.
Yes, that's good. What else do you want to say?
I mean, so we talked about purpose, and it was a very wonderful conversation, and I think it's very important for every one of us to aspire for greatness, regardless of what you term greatness as. But it's just very important to realize that greatness comes with, it's a build-up of the things you do on a daily basis. So the focus is start now, build upon it, and eventually you will get to your desired destination. And make sure you like this video, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you. Thank you. So, yes, and I don't know whether you can see my t-shirt because Daniel is so tall and I'm so short. So I'm just trying to put this camera in the middle, but so let me just focus on my t-shirt. It said, I am walking my heart right. And so, walking, like I said right from the beginning of this channel, it helps with your heart health. So I hope you are walking your heart right. I hope you've gone on your walk today. So I just want to encourage us. Let's take this purpose thing to heart. And I was telling Daniel as we were coming that purpose, the subject of purpose cannot be
very broad.
Exhausted. It's very broad. So this is just like we are encouraging you to go and research. Do your own research and make sure that you are living your purpose. So tomorrow is the final day. I can't wait. Thank you. Subscribe, like, all the good stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes, let's see how far we've gone. 1 hour 46 minutes. That's Daniel's fault too. Not my fault. Yeah.